Max, 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 there's something wrong. Yes, there's a little issue with Max. What could it be? It's covered in dents, but it's not that. It desperately needs a wash and the wheels are filthy. But it's not that either. No, it's this. I think that exhaust is probably a little bit louder than it's supposed to be. Is it just a GTI sound? Is it something else? That's what's wrong. Some people deliberately fit a noisy exhaust to their car. I've driven cars without an exhaust from this, and there's been nothing wrong with it. So why do they do that? Because it sounds like you're going faster than you really are, and that's kind of a good thing because it means you don't have to go fast, but it's also a bad thing because it sounds like you're trying to go fast even when you're not. So it's embarrassing. Unless you're very new to Project Nigel, you may well recognise the journey I'm on and probably already know where I'm going. Just about to approach my favourite bit of the journey over here, where I always like to put my foot down. But this time I'll be doing it with a lot of noise as well, which is strange because I'm not a noisy person. As it goes, I've something to drop off over here anyway, so it just makes sense to see whether this exhaust can be just sorted out with a little dab of weld. So, is my exhaust now fixed? No. It has been welded quite a few times, so it's had to have a few bits ground off of it and then welded back up and patched and welded a bit more and then a load of gunky stuff put in there. It's really not perfect at all. So the exhaust is in the boot. And I shall fit it afterwards once the gunky stuff has dried. Behind the tractor. Yabba dabba da behind the tractor. Yabba dabba da behind the tractor. Yabba dabba da behind the tractor. Spending all day behind the tractor. Worst thing about this is when you're just going slowly and it's making all that noise. In a moment I can fire it up the hill. You let the lovely crackly sound it has, but it's far too loud. Here we go. Sounds like a rally car. Doesn't look like one, no. Right, there's the original exhaust with the patch welded up just there, and it's still a bit sticky though. It's been welded up multiple times, so it's been a bit tricky. And the same for that part there as well. Oh, that's still wet, that. The wind is really starting to pick up. On its way is a storm called Dudley, I think. Yeah, Storm Dudley's on his way, and that's why I've got the jack underneath the shutter door, because it'll just blow it open and smash something. And it will, because it's a heavy door. If it hits something, it'll just break it basically. It's happened before, not to anything of mine. I love the smell of petrol in the afternoon, on a rainy afternoon, just before the storm. The storm of Dudley. Just one thing. You know the old adage, measure twice, cut once? Yeah, I didn't do that. Bit of a tricky one really, because the thing was already completely off. So it was quite difficult to actually get it in the right place. Basically, it's my fault. I'm not concerned though. At least it's fixed. It may not look right, but then nothing on that car really does. And the other thing is that exhaust is unlikely to last any longer than a couple of months anyway before anything else goes wrong, because it's been welded up about 4 or 5 times already. So there wasn't a great deal even to attach to. So to be honest, I'm amazed that it's worked at all. That's much better.
Yeah.
Well, I think the only solution to this is to eat a cake.